This is Sashikala from MCA department, Erode Sengondar Engineering College, Perundurai. So, now I am going to discuss the topic conditional statements in C programming. Let's see the concept conditional statements in C. Okay. So, before going to see the conditional statements, we will learn control structure. What is control structure? Right? So, control structure means we are having a set of coding, right? Set of code is there. If you are going to run this code, it will run in a sequence order, right? It will take the first line, then it will move to the next line, then it will move to the next line. Like that it will work. If you want to change the flow of execution of your program, you can prefer control structure concept. If you are using any one of control structure, it will change the flow of execution of your program. For that purpose, they have introduced the concept control structure, which is also perform the same operation for number of times. For that purpose also they have introduced control structure concept. So basically we are having a set of code. Those codes are executed in a sequence manner. If you want to change the flow of execution, you have to prefer control structure concept, right? So in control structure we are having two types of statements. One is conditional statement, second one is looping statement. We will see conditional statement in this video. Okay, so let's see conditional statement concept in C programming. So conditional statements are also called it as decision making statement, which decide the direction and flow of the program. What is the flow you need? You can write the code in a conditional statement and you can execute your program. So conditional statements are also known as decision making statement, which decide the direction and flow of your program. So you have to mention the condition in decision making. You have to specify some condition. So based on the condition it will work. So if you are going to mention any condition, it will return the value as Boolean expression. So Boolean expression means it will be true or false. If it is true, it will return the value 1. If it is false, it will return the value 0. So in conditional statements, you are going to give some condition. We are going to check the condition. If the condition is true, it return 1 value. If the condition is false, it will return 0 value. That is called Boolean value, right? So based on the condition, it will work. So if the condition is true, the set of code will execute in your program. If the condition is false, the another set of block will execute or will not execute any other block, nothing will happen. So based on the condition, it will execute the set of statements in your program. So conditional statements are also called it as decision making statements. Here you are going to give some condition. So based on the condition, it will return the Boolean value. If the condition is true, it will return 1. If the condition is false, it will return 0. If it is 1, set of statements will work. If it is 0, some other set of statements will work or nothing will happen. So this is the concept of conditional statement. Let's see the need of conditional statements. There are lots of advantages are there. We can use conditional statements in some branching concepts, and we can control the flow of execution of your code. Then we can handle different cases. We can handle different situations in conditional statements. We can use it in event driven programming. So these are all the some reasons we are using conditional statements. So first one is branching, second one is control flow, third one is handling different cases, fourth one is event driven programming, right? So next we are going to see the different types of conditional statements. We are having lots of types. Let's see one by one. First one is called if statement. Second one is called if else statement. Third one is called nested if else statement. Fourth one is called if else if later. Next fourth one is switch statement. Then in fifth one, jump statements. In jump statement we are having several categories. In this, first one is break, second one is continue, third one is go to, fourth one is return. So we are going to see all the types in this video. Let's see one by one. First we are going to see the if statement concept. So this is the simplest decision making statement. When we are comparing with other types, this if statement is very simpler one. Here we are going to give some condition, right? We are going to check the condition. If the condition is true, set of statement will work, or else nothing will happen. So this is the concept. Here we are going to give one condition, we are going to check the condition. If the condition is true, set of statement will work. If the condition is false, nothing will happen. See the syntax of if statement. So here what is the keyword we are using? If. It is the keyword followed by you want to mention any condition. Within parenthesis you want to give condition. So if the condition is true, within curly bracket you have to write set of statements. Those statements will work. If it is false, the control comes out from the if condition, right? So this is the syntax. Let's see the flow chart of if statement. So first you want to give the condition. So the condition is mentioned in diamond symbol. We are going to check the condition. So condition is true. If condition, statements will work, right? If the condition is false, control comes out from the if statement. So this is the flow of if statement. So next we will see the example of if statement. In C programming we have to include header file has include stdio.h, standard input output header file, which supports scanf printf functions, right? So here I am started by main function. So what is the return type here? Int. After that I am giving main function. So main function starts with curly bracket as well as end with curly bracket. Within this you can write a code. So I have created one variable. What is the variable name here? I. What is the data type of the variable? Int. So I have assigned 10 value to I. At the end you have to give semicolon. So simply I have created int variable. I have assigned the value 10. So now I carries 10. Now I am going to use if condition here. So what is the keyword for if statement? If. If is a keyword. Within parenthesis you have to give the condition. What is the condition I have given? I less than 15, right? So what is I carries? Already I have assigned 10 to I. So check the condition, 10 less than 15. Condition is true or false? Condition is true. So automatically within curly bracket what we are giving, that should be executed. So what will be the output? 10 is less than 15 will be displayed, right? Because here if condition is true, that's why your output is 10 is less than 15. If you are giving any some other value in I, if the condition is false, the control comes out from the if condition. So here the condition is true, so automatically it will print the value 10 is less than 15 as an output, right? So this is an example for if statement. So I told you what is if statement. It is the simplest decision making statement. When comparing with other if statements, it is the very simplest one. Here we are going to give the condition. If the condition is true, set of statement will work. If the condition is false, the control comes out from the if statement. So this is the concept of if statement. Let's see the next type, if else statement. So here we are having if part as well as we are having else part. We are going to give the condition. If the condition is true, if statement will work. If the condition is false, else part will work. This is the concept of if else statement. Whereas in if, just we are going to give the condition. If the condition is true, if statement will work. If it is false, control comes out from the if condition. But whereas in if else statement, you are going to give the condition. So we are going to check the condition. If the condition is true, if statements will work. If the condition is false, else part statements will work. See the syntax. If it is a keyword, after that we are going to give the condition, right? we are going to check the condition. True means if statement within curly bracket we are giving set of statements, those statement will work. If it is false, control moves to the else part. In this else part we are giving some statements, those statements will work. So this is the concept of if else statement. Let's see the flow chart. Here we are giving some condition. So now we are going to check the condition. True means set of statements will work, false means some other set of statements will work, right? Now see the example for if else statement. Here in within this main function I have created the variable integer data type I equal to 10. So I carries 10. Now I am going to give the if condition. In this condition I am giving I less than 15. Now we are going to check the condition. What is I carries 10? 10 less than 15. Condition is true or false? Condition is true. So automatically if statement will work. So what will be the output? I is smaller than 15 will be displayed, right? So if it is false, the control moves to the else part. So I is greater than 15 will be returned. But here the condition is true. So automatically I is smaller than 15 statement will work, right? So this is the concept of if else statement. So we are going to check the condition. If the condition is true, if statement will work. If the condition is false, else part will work. So this is the concept of if else statement. Next we are going to see the type nested if statement. Here we are having if statement inside another if statement. We are having multiple if statement within one. Okay, so we are having if statement inside another if statement. This is called nested if. See the syntax. If condition 1, after that within this if condition I am giving another if statement, if condition 2. Then if condition 2 is false, else part will work. So in this syntax I am giving an if statement within another if statement. This is called nested if statement. Okay, so see the flow chart. Here condition 1 is there. Within this condition we are having, there are two conditions, condition 2 and condition 3. So one if having more than one if within it. So this is called nested if. Let's see an example. Same example. Here I have declared the variable I. In this I variable I am storing the value 10. So now I am going to check the value. Before going to check, see the structure of this example. There is if statement is there. If I equal to 10. Within this if we are having two more ifs, I less than 15 and I less than 12. So one if is there. Within this if we are having another if. This is called nested if statement. Now we are going to trace the value. First if I equal to 10. So now I carries 10. So condition is true. So condition is true means if part statements will work. So within this if statement we are having two if statement. These two if statements will work. So automatically it will check the condition within this if statement 10 less than 15. This is true. So it will display I is smaller than 15. Again one more if statement we have defined 10 less than 12. So this is also true. So automatically it will display I is smaller than 12 too. So this is your output because if statement is true, that's why it is displayed 10 is smaller than 15 and 10 is smaller than 12 too. If the condition is false, control moves to the else part. It will print I is greater than 15. Right? So in this example we are having an if within another if statement. This is called nested if statement. Let's see if else if ladder. Okay, so here we are having if statement. Within this if statement we are having more than multiple options. Else if statements are there. This is called if else if ladder. If else if statements are used to when the user has to decide among multiple options. The C if statements are executed from the top to down order. So here in this syntax it will be very clear. If it is a keyword, after that we are giving some condition. Within this condition I am giving set of statements. With after that we are having else if condition is there. then again one more else if condition is there, finally I have given else statement. So this is called if else if ladder. So within if we are having multiple else if statements, this is called if else if ladder, right? This is your flow chart. We are having more than one conditions. Within this condition we are having set of statements, so based on the condition it will work. So here we are having multiple elif statements. This is the flow chart for if elif. So see the example here, I is having 20. This is an integer variable. Now I am going to check if statement. So within this if, what we are having, else if we are having, again we are having one more else if, then finally we are having else, right? So now first it will check the if statement. If the condition is true, the following if statement will work. If the condition is false, the control moves to the next else if condition. So again it is going to check the condition. If it is true, the else if statement will work. If it is false, control moves to the next else if statement. So again it will check the condition. If the condition is true, the corresponding else if statement will work, or else the control moves to the else part, that statement will work, right? So here in this example, I carries 10, so I is having 10, right? So in I, what is the value we are assigning already? 20. 20 equal to 10. Condition is true or false? Condition is false, so I is 10 will not display, it will skip the line, control moves to the else if part. So here I carries 20. 20 equal to 15. Condition is false, so again it will skip the printf statement, control moves to the next else if part. Here I carries 20, so 20 equal to 20. So your condition is true, so automatically second elif statements will work. So your output is I is 20 will be displayed. So finally it will comes out from this program, because else part will never work. So what is the output? I is 20 is an output, right? Hope you understand if elif ladder, right? Next we are going to see the switch statement. So here the switch block consists of several cases which to be executed based on the value of the switch variable. So switch is a keyword, it is a block, it consists of several cases. Each and every case will be executed based on the value given in the switch expression. Okay, let's see the syntax. Here switch is a keyword, within this I have given expression. So here you are going to give the value. So based on the value, it will check with the case values. If it is matched with any one of case value, those statement will work. So switch, it is a keyword, within this parenthesis you are going to give any one of value. Within this switch expression we can mention the cases, so those to be mentioned by curly bracket. So here case is a keyword, after that you have to give the value, at the end you have to give the colon. Within this case value we are having set of statements. Again case is a keyword, second value is given, at the end you have to give colon, then set of statements will be there. Likewise you can give any number of cases, at last you can give default statement. The default statement end with colon, within this default statement we can give set of statements. So if you are giving any value in expression, this value will matched with all the cases in the switch expression. If it is matched, the corresponding case value statement will work. If it is not matched with all the cases, the control moves to the default block, it will execute the statement. So this is the concept of switch statement. Okay, so here switch, it is a keyword, it is having an expression. Within this switch concept we can mention the case values. Finally we are giving default statement. So if you are giving any value in expression, those values compared with which all the cases, if it is matched with any one of case, that case will work. If it is not matched with any one of the case, finally the default statement will work. This is the concept. This is your flow chart. Switch, we are going to find the decision and find the value. If it is case 1, block 1 will execute. If it is case 2, block 2 will execute. If it is default, the default statement will work. It will check with all the cases. If it is not match, the final default statement will work. Finally, it comes out from the loop. Let's see the example. Here we are having a variable num. In this num variable I have assigned the value 8. So now we are going to the next line. Here I have given switch keyword. Within this I am going to check the expression num. So here num carries 8, right? So it will check with this value with the all the cases in the switch statement. So 8 is checked with all the cases in the switch statement, right? So here case 7 will not match, so automatically it will skip the case and moves to the next case. So here case 8 is matched with the num, so automatically that statement will work. So what will be the output? Value is 8 is an output. So each and every case at the end you have to give break keyword. It will break your loop and control comes out from the loop, right? So if you are giving a number is not matched with any cases, finally default statement will work. So this is the concept of switch statement, right? Next we are going to see the topic jump statements. So in jump statement we are having lots of things. First one is break, second one is continue, third one is go to, fourth one is return. So let's see one by one. First one, break statement. So break statement is mainly used to terminate the particular switch statement or any loop statement, right? So whenever you are using break keyword, it will terminate the loop, then control comes out from the loop or switch case. So this is the concept of break statement. Next one, continue statement. It will, whenever you are using continue statement, it will skip the remaining body of the statement, then immediately it moves to the beginning of the loop or switch case. So whenever you are giving continue statement, the remaining statement of the body will not execute. It will move to the beginning of the loop or switch case, right? So this is called continue statement. Next one is go to statement. It transfers the control to the labeled statement. What is the label you are giving? For that label it will moves this control. This is called go to statement. So break statement means it will come out from the loop, right? It will never execute any statement. When it will see the break keyword, it will come out from the loop. Next one, continue statement. If you are giving continue, it will never execute rest of the body of the statement. The control moves to the beginning of the loop or switch case, right? So next one, go to statement. If you are giving go to, then you have to give the label name. Automatically controls moves to the name of the label where we have specified. For that location it will move. This is called go to statement. Let's see one by one. So break. So already I have told you, no, break statement, it just exit or terminate the loop or switch statement based on the condition without executing the remaining code. So this is called break statement. So generally if it see the break statement, it will come out from the loop. This is the concept of break. Just what is the syntax? Just you can give break, then you can give semicolon. This is the general syntax of break. So whenever you can use break in C. So break statements mainly is used for following purposes. What are the things? It is used to come out from the loop. This is the first main purpose. Second one, it is used to come out from the nested loops. That it is used to come out from the switch cases. So those are all the situations you can use break statement in C. So just you can use break keyword and then you can give semicolon. So this is the syntax. So break statement is used to generally it is used to come out from the loop, right? For that purpose we are using break statement. Just it will terminate the loop, just it will exit the loop. So generally we are used to come out from the loop and come out from nested loops and come out from switch cases. For those situations you can use break statement. So what is the syntax? Break semicolon. This is your syntax. Let's see one example for break statement. Here I have used for loop. So for is the keyword, I equal to 1. This is I have initialized, so I carries 1. Then I am giving the condition I less than or equal to 10. Then I have incremented by 1, I plus plus. So within the for loop, I have used curly bracket. Within this we are writing some set of statements. In this I have used if statement, right? Let's see how it will work. Let's trace the value. See, so first for I equal to 1, I carries 1. Now it is going to check the condition. What is I carries 1? 1 less than or equal to 10. Condition true or false? Condition is true. Automatically control moves to the for loop. Enter into the for loop. So here we are having if condition. It will check the condition. What is the condition? If I equal to 6, what is the value of I? 1. 1 equal to 6. This is false. So automatically again control moves to the beginning of the loop. If it is true, if the condition is true, completely it will exit the loop and control comes out from the loop. So control comes out from the loop, right? So next it will moves to the for loop. Again I will be incremented by 2. Again it will check the condition. Condition is false. Again it moves to the for loop. I will be incremented by 3. It will do the same process till it will reach 6. Now I carry 6, right? So now I is having 6. So we are going to check the condition I equal to 6. So now the condition is true. Automatically it moves into the if loop. So what is the statement you are giving? Break semicolon. So automatically if it see the break statement, the control exit the loop. This control terminates this for loop and control comes out from the loop. So this is the concept of break statement. So break statement is used to exit the loop or terminate the loop or come out from the loop. For that purpose we are using break statement. So simply you can give break semicolon. Okay. So in C. Next we are going to see continue. So continue we are used in C, which is used to skip the remaining code after the continue statement within a loop and jump to the next iteration of the loop. So whenever you are giving continue, it will skip the rest of the coding and control moves to the next iteration of the loop. Control moves to the beginning of the loop, right? This is the concept of continue. So syntax is similar to break. Just you can give continue, at the end you can give semicolon. This is your syntax. Continue and then you can give semicolon. So this is the syntax. Let's see the flow chart of continue. So you are having loop body, you are having set of statements. Within this body you are having some condition. If the condition is true, we are giving continue statement. So when it will see the continue statement, the rest of the statement will not work. Control moves to the beginning of the loop. The condition is false means the remaining part of the loop statements will work. So this is your flow chart, right? Now we will see the example. Here this is your for loop. So I am giving the values 0 to 5, right? It will work from 0 to 4. If it comes to 5, control for loop will get false. So automatically control comes out from the loop. But within this for loop I am using one condition, if I equal to 2. So when I reaches 2, if condition will be true. So automatically if statement will work. Within this if statement, just I have printed skipping iteration 2 will be printed. Then we have given continue. So whenever it will see continue statement, control automatically skip the rest of the statements and control moves to the beginning of the loop. So when it will reach 2, the skipping iteration statement will print, then continue statement will work, or else it will never moves into the if statement. Remaining statements will work, right? So this is an example for continue statement. So next we are going to see go to statement. So go to statement is used to jump to a specific point from anywhere in the function. So mainly it is used to transfer the program control to a labeled statement within the same function. So you have to use go to keyword, followed by you have to give the label name. So the label name given by the user, at the end you can give semicolon. So whenever it will see the go to statement, it will check the label. So where you have mentioned the label, the control moves to the mentioned place. So this is the concept of go to concepts. The control jumps to the labeled location. Okay, so this is the concept of go to statement. I will repeat. The statement go to statement is used to jump to a specific point in a function, right? It is used to transfer your program control to a labeled statement within the same function. So let's see the flow chart. Here start is there, a few statements are there. Before the statement we are mentioning the label, then you can give the colon. Label 2, you can give any label name, then you can give colon. Another label name, you can give colon. So these are all label. So in each statements I have given go to label I am giving. So here when we are going to we are moving to statement 1, go to label 3 will work. Automatically control moves to the label 3, right? So this is the concept. So you see this flow chart, first it will move to the statement 1. So after statement 1, it will see the go to label 3, it will see. So where is label 3? Label 3 is in statement 3. So automatically it will skip the statement 2, control moves to the statement 3. So it will execute the statement 3. Finally it will stop the program. So here label 2, statement 2 will not work, it will skip, because when it will see the statement 1, in the next line we are giving go to label 3. So automatically control moves to the statement 3 line. So automatically here statement 2 will skip. So this is the concept. So go to statement is used to jump to the specific label position in a program. So this is your example. See, we are calculating value by using modulus operator. If 10 modulus 2, what will be the output? 0. So automatically 0 equal to 0, condition is true. So automatically if statement will work. Within this if statement I am giving go to concept. So go to, what is the label I have mentioned? Even. So automatically control skip the remaining lines, it moves to the even label. So where is even label? Even label is in 5th line. So control moves there and print even message. That's all. Finally it will come out from the loop. For example, instead of 10, if I give 11, means your condition is false. Your condition is false means control moves to the else part. In this else part you are using go to label. So go to, what is the label name? Odd. So automatically control moves to the odd label, right? So in this odd we are going to print odd. So if it is even number, it will print even. If it is odd number, it will print odd number, right? So this is an example for go to statement. Next we are going to see the return statement. So return statement in C is used to terminate the execution of a function and return the value to the caller. So generally we are using return statement in calling function. So it will return the expression to the caller function. So here what is the keyword you are using? Return is the keyword. After that you can mention the expression. At the end you have to give the semicolon, right? So this is your syntax. Return, after that you want to mention the value, at the end you can give semicolon. So this is your example. Here I have used one function. Add is a function. Within this we are having two parameters a and b. So both variables are integer data type. Within this just I am adding two parameters, and some value is stored in some variable. Finally we are going to return the sum by using return statement. So automatically sum will move to the caller function. So within this caller function you can print the sum value. So this is the concept of return statement. So return statement is used to terminate the execution of a function and return to the caller function. So this is the concept of return statement. Hope you understand all the concepts in this video. Thank you.